you hear? Can you put on your ears and hear Dawn? You should turn yours on.
Can you hear, Gio? Put on your head.
Can you hear? Talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3. ABC.
This one you're not gonna hear. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna ask Gio since they both work. Yep. Absolutely. You ready? Oh, my back hurts. My back is killing me. Do you know my back feels pretty good after that today?
Good.
It's weird.
She's good at what she does.
What happened? You went water skiing and you injured yourself?
It's really a funny story. I teach about mindfulness, and I had not been very mindful. I had just done a wedding for my son, and I was exhausted. And I finally went for a walk, and I was so proud of myself. I was walking, I had my headphones in, I was meditating. Oh, yes. And I fell in a hole because I wasn't paying attention.
Wasn't mindful.
I'm not mindful.
Good at Dawn.
I sprained my ankle really badly, and one thing led to another, and it threw out my back, and the next thing I knew, I needed surgery.
Wow, that's a painful experience. Are we good?
Through all of it, you know?
Are we going? You gotta cut and paste. Make sure you have the right numbers. You got it? Hold on.
And the hat comes off.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on the road.
On the road. On the road again. That's better than on location.
It's better than on location?
Yes, you
We're
like
on
that?
The road? Location, the road.
We're on the road again.
What do we have behind us, though?
Today we are at SQ1 with SoFlo mixers. That's a mouthful. See what
Yes.
happens without a teleprompter.
SQ1?
We're at SQ1 in
SQ.
Boca Raton on
Secret-
Glaze Road.
Secret place.
I don't know what it stands for.
It means secret place.
SQ1 in Boca Raton for SoFlo mixers. They are back up and running the second and fourth Monday of the month. We'll be right here for lunch with SQ1 and SoFlo. And then the first and the third, and if there's a fifth, they're at, it's a lot, isn't it? They're at Olive Garden, Boynton Beach. But today we're at SQ1. And for all the information, you can always go to SoFlo Mixers on your Facebook page. And here we are, the Brooklyn Cafe for lunch.
That's right. So we're going to bring to you some interviews today from here so that you can know what's going on behind us because there's a lot of noise back there. So I'm going to leave the set and go find more people. Are you ready to do your stuff?
Ready to rock and roll, do our thing. We got Ann from Savvy Seniors. It took a couple months, but welcome, Ann. How are you doing?
I'm doing so great, and I'm so happy to be here with you all. Thank you.
And you're feeling good?
I'm feeling wonderful. 2 months post-spine surgery, the Savvy Senior rocked it, and I'm back in full action.
Tell us, what is Savvy Senior? What do you do?
Well, first of all, what is a Savvy Senior? Savvy Senior knows that we're old enough to have a past and young enough to have a future. And so what's important is that when you know you have a future and decades to live, you want to live happy, you want to live healthy. We want to live long, but we want to live happy and healthy. So I have a lecture series called The Art of Living Longer, and it is a mind, body, spirit approach to how we can get peak performance from our body so that we can live long and be happy. Because Mr. Spock never said live long and suffer. He said live long and prosper. And that's what we want to do in this life. And I help people get there.
And the older we get, the older I get, you realize senior's not so far away, right? And it's we talk about it all the time, health and wellness at every age. And you're going to be doing a segment, you talk about hormone therapy and balancing, and you're working with psychologist, I believe you said?
That's right. My partner is Jane Statlander-Sloat, and she is a therapist. And to say she's a therapist doesn't really expand on who she is. She's just a wonderful woman with an enormous amount of knowledge. And we're rolling out a new Facebook and YouTube show called Wisdom of the Age, talking about all of the things that we have experienced through life. Because the whole thing, you know, life happens big, and it happens hard for all of us, and terrible stuff happens, but we get through it. And it's all that strength and courage and wisdom that gets us through it, that gets us through the rest of life.
It's all about mindfulness. And when we have Ann on our show on the cafe, we'll do a regular segment and find out about mindfulness, hormone therapy, everything. You know, seniors is just the extension of where we all have been in life. And they laugh because they're so far away, our crew from seniors. But you know what? You won't be laughing because
You won't be laughing because when that art card comes when you're 50, I mean, 50 is like not old. And then you get this card in the mail that says, oh, I'm 50. Somebody thinks I'm old. You know?
they haven't found me yet, but I know it's just a matter of time. And it's funny because everyone does these business cards, and they're really great and sleek, but you can't read them. So I say to all the millennials, now, could your parents read this? And they went, oh, we never thought of that. I go, okay, think about who is reading these in business. We're your parents' age. And they go, oh, we never thought about that.
And if you're in business and your clients are, older, you don't want to piss them off by giving stuff they can't read.
It's true. So more to come with Ann and Savvy Seniors. How can people get information about what you're doing in your lecture series?
Well, I have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com, The Savvy Senior. Actually, I think it's Ann Goldberg, The Savvy Senior. I have a YouTube page, Savvy Senior TV, and, of course, my website, SavvySeniorServices.com.
Check it out. She'll be joining us in the cafe soon with her partner, and more to come with her lecture series. Thank you so much.
And thank you.
It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to be here.
There's so much going on in these events at SoFlo. Am I in your way?
No.
There you go. The events at SoFlo are always so great. So if you're looking to network and grow your business, meet some great clients and prospects, check out SoFlo Mixers. You got Tom Hibbert from SoFlo Mixers. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing amazing. How about you, Dawn?
Oh my gosh, this is so great. I always love intimate. It's an intimate gathering, but sometimes the intimate gatherings are great because we really get a chance to connect with what's going on.
Well, the whole purpose of these events is to literally break it down to the small. Break it down to a small group to be able to get to know each other on a personal level. A lot of these networking groups, and we throw great events where we have 100 people come out, 150 people come out, but what kind of connection are you really building at times? So, I mean, those are great to meet a large group of people at once, but sometimes it's finding the diamonds in the rough. And then you're going ahead and you're actually diving deep with these people. You're getting to understand these people. You're understanding their business. They're understanding yours. So that it really breeds the ability for them to be your referral partner and you to be a referral partner for them.
And it's a great event. And next week you've got an event tonight, right? Corner Porch?
We are going to be at the Corner Porch for a happy hour mixer that we have set up. It's on 6th Avenue, just south of Atlantic Avenue. It is unbelievable. They have upstairs that they're giving us the whole thing. And it's going to be just a great spot. It was great networking. Last time we had 25 people come out. It's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight.
Check it out tonight. The next week, SoFlo Mixers will be at Olive Garden in Boynton Beach.
Yep.
And then the following Monday, they'll be back here. So check it out, SoFlo Mixers on Facebook.
On July 26th, we're going to be at the Heart of Delray Gallery. Like I said last month, we brought out about 110 people. We're looking to have about 150, 160 people come out this time. So it's going to July 26th, 6 to 8 as well. You can check us out. Everything on Facebook, facebook.com/SoFloMixer.
Terrific. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you so
more
much.
to come. We'll get more and more people coming in. Everyone's eating and enjoying it. We got our crew here, the Brooklyn Cafe Show. They always do such a great job. And you've probably seen some of the promotions and promos that we've been airing. So if you have a business that you want to grow and promote, today they're going to be over at School of Vecchia shooting a promo spot. Next week, later in the week, we'll be at Carmen Care Laser Therapy. So just let us know, 888-994-4995. Give us a call at the cafe, and we'll hook it up. Send the crew over and do a promotional spot and help your business grow. Summer's the time to grow your business, not slow your business, and that's what we like to do best at the Brooklyn Cafe is just share and grow everybody's business. And this event is great. We're going to bring Rachel on. Stephen coming also?
Hi, yes.
You want to put your bag down?
Yeah.
We're going to bring her on this side, exactly. Thank you. So much better. It's always nice when my producer tells me to move on which side I'm going. We've got Rachel with 2 Degrees. Rachel was on the Brooklyn Cafe last week with Jen from Got a Guy. And your partner, or Stephen, came in with this light-up skateboard, which is very cool to bring attention. And here he is. How about you go on this side with her? There you go. We'll get you both this way. Welcome to SoFlo. You guys are one of the sponsors, correct?
Yes.
Which means what?
We're advertising 2 Degrees so people can network better and easier, connect with new people, and make new relationships.
All right, tell everyone what 2 Degrees is and how it works. It's a very, very cool app.
Sure. 2 Degrees connects people through their mutual friends without sharing any private information. So if 2 people have a friend in common, they can message each other through the app. It uses your phone contacts and your location to network with other people.
All right, so that's something really interesting. It doesn't share your private contacts. So if I go on, people aren't going to get my private information. They're not going to know where I am. They're not going to be able to track me around town.
No, you have complete control of your location sharing and which one of your phone contacts you share with our platform. And by sharing your phone contacts, you're able to use your friends and family in your phone contacts as your social network, preceding Facebook or LinkedIn. So every person that you're connected to, you're able to network through them to meet new people in the area.
And what's the premise behind 2 Degrees? What's the benefit?
The benefit is you can meet someone that you may never have met before. That could be such a stronger connection rather than just someone you meet on the fly. So someone knows my sister. Automatically, that connection is 10 times stronger. And you may never have talked to that person before because you never knew that they know your sister, right? So the app gives you that opportunity to make that strong connection, whether it's for business, whether it's for making friends, dating, whatever. It opens that door so you don't have to do all the work. It's halfway done for you. You already have a connection.
And is there a cost for the app?
The app is free.
The app is free. All right, guys, see that? And we're going to start. It's not a meeting place. It's a hangout spot, right? I have to remember what you told me last week. We're going to start a hangout at the Brooklyn Cafe show. So we're going to bring in a live studio audience, bring in people to see the show, bring some sponsors in to do some giveaways for the studio audience. What else can we do at our hangout?
Well, if you have the app on your phone, you can see what's trending, like a heat map, where the people you know are hanging out around you. If your friends are going somewhere and you opt in to get notified, you can find out what's happening around the area, where people are going, and then you could go and follow.
Sounds like a great idea. We're going to be very busy at that cafe. We'll keep feeding you guys. Don't worry about it. How do they download the app?
You can go to the App Store and just type in the words 2 degrees with a space in between.
Don't forget the space. 2 TWO degrees. Download it. Your friends will see what's trending. More to come with 2 Degrees and that very cool skateboard. You want to talk about that before we go?
So one of our partners is called Stark Mobility. They made a brand new electric skateboard with no remote control. It works by your weight. And we try to give one away every month to events and conferences that we go to people that download our app. We randomly select a winner, and they get a new skateboard.
So anyone who downloads the app, even by hearing this, could be randomly selected? No, it has to be at an event.
If we were doing a giveaway right now, we would say, hey, download 2 Degrees, and we'll randomly select someone in the next hour and give it away. So we do promote our events with the skateboards, and we promote the skateboards at our events. If you follow us on social, you'll find out when we'll be giving away a skateboard. 2 Degrees app on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, spelled out.
And what type of events do you do?
We go to conferences, we host hangouts, and just like this, we go to networking events and sponsor networking events as well.
All right, download 2 Degrees, TWO, TOO, right? TWO space degrees. Don't forget the space, 2 degrees of separation. Thanks, guys. More to come. Everyone's enjoying their lunch and networking. More to come. I think your food is coming out there too, guys. See what else is happening right here at SQ1. If you haven't been here, it took over the old Brucey's location, and it's right on Glades Road and I-95. It is on the southwest side of I-95 and Glades Road. It is a great venue. They've got this great little room we have in the back for offices, private events, and then the front room, they've got pizzas. They've got a wood-burning pizza oven and everything you could possibly want here. So check it out. They're open for lunch. We're going to see what else we've got going. Keep the camera on. I think Kathleen is coming in, one of our executive producers. You have some of them? Hi, Rupert French. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. I'm going to bring you over on this side of me. You have this card? Rupert French, field agent. What do you do?
I do life insurance for a company called People Helping People here in Hollywood, and we're going through major expansion. And what we do is we educate people about finances, life insurance, student loans, debt consolidation, and how to protect your family in the long term.
That sounds like a lot. Debt consolidation. So student loan debt?
Life insurance and also debt consolidation too. But mostly we like to help because a lot of people have student loans, they have a lot of debt, so we try to help them as well.
And how do you do that? Because my son's in law school right now, and he's done with year 1, and loan 2 for year 2 is coming out. It's a lot.
Oh, shoot. Well, we have a company that we work with a team of lawyers where we can sit down with them and we find out how much they need and where they're at, and our team will give them a call and follow up with them and see how we can partner with them.
So you're a private insurance agency. You work with different life insurance companies?
Correct. We're independent. We also help, we work with distribute for AIG, Foresters, Nationwide, Allianz. And we just try to reach out to people to educate them about life insurance, the value of finances.
All right, what is the value of life insurance?
It's about protecting your family and leaving a legacy. It's one thing that, go to school, you don't get educated about finances. Go to college, you don't get that same education. So it's time for somebody to reach out to the community in the world and let them know that there's somebody out here that's willing to step in the paint and show you how it works and how to educate you so you can protect your family.
And is it so important to protect your family? It's the one asset that you want to leave them protected, and knowing that at a time of an accident, everything will be taken care of and covered. How can they get in touch with you?
Can you reach me at Rupert French? Rupert French. My name is Rupert French. My email is rupertfphp@gmail.com, and my number is 954-643-6556.
And what does PHP stand for?
People helping people. We're a major organization. We're in 50 states right now. We're also in Puerto Rico as well. And like I said, we're just reaching out we're expanding. We're also here in West Palm and in Lakeland as well.
Fantastic. Check it out. PHP, People Helping People, which is what we do every day on the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find Rupert at rupertfphp@gmail.com and give him a call. Should we give out your phone number?
Yes, 954-643-6556. And thank you very much for the opportunity to spend some time with you and reach out to the community.
Thank you, Rupert. More to come. Check this out. Like I talked about, when you can't read the card, you just ask what it says. But the PHP is quite clear. And they're in Hollywood. They're local. And what's going on in Puerto Rico, that's fantastic that you're there helping as well.
Yes, it's important. We just got to reach out to everybody. We all need help.
Thank you. All right, more to come. We'll bring it back in the cafe. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Our pleasure. And you never know who you're going to meet here at all these events and at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Come on, we get to meet everyone. We just met a great lighting guy having some pizza, and I think Kathleen has another guest. Everyone's just networking and growing their brand. Ruth, come on over here, Ruth. How are you doing? Tell us what you do, Ruth.
So I am the co-founder of Confab Consulting, and we're a consulting company that offers strategy and implementation services to companies. So typically, if you have any project that is going to involve people, whether you realize it or not, we'll come in and help you with that.
All right, so any project involves people. To me, that would seem to be 100% of projects, right?
Very true, but people don't always think about the people side of it. So they might say, hey, I want to implement a new process, or I'm looking for a new system, and they don't really think about the impact that it's going to have on the people side. So whether it's their customers or their employees. So we really come in and help people focus on that people side to say, how is this going to impact them? Go through the change management steps. How can you help ensure that your employees are going to be supportive, on board, and prepared for whatever change you're implementing?
So you work with any type of clients, any type of companies, whether you're looking with computer systems or retail?
Yeah, retail's maybe a little bit different, but I mean, typically we do say we are industry agnostic, because to your point, if it's a project that involves people, which is typically 100% of the projects, we could work with you.
You're thinking B2B, people talking to people, everything grows. As big as we are in social media, you cannot really grow, maybe I'm just old school and old, without making this connection. I mean, here you are at SoFlo, right? And you're in this technology world, and you could grow business anywhere and never meet them, but yet you're here.
Exactly. So it's all about making those connections, and we really like to ensure that companies are staying focused on what we consider to be the most important asset that they have, which is their people.
People and employees. And how can people find you if they want some consulting?
So they can find us at confabconsulting.com or on any of the social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Confab Consulting.
Ever notice all the consulting agencies always have like such great personalities? Check it out. I'm telling you, contact Ruth at Confab. She will help grow your business, consulting, any new projects you've got going, any new projects, computers and everything?
Everything. People, process, technology, we're your girls.
People, girls, all female run?
All female run.
Very nice, even better. All right, Ruth, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. We are your girls. There you go. That's the best tagline right there. I'm telling you, it's an intimate event, but it's really nice that everyone gets to meet everybody else. We have a new executive producer of our marketing, Kathleen Longley. So for more information, we can always get everything out to Kathleen. We had a great event, an art walk Friday night at the Heart of Delray Gallery. Met some fantastic people. Art walk is always the first Friday of the month. It parallels with all the other art walks in Delray. first Friday of the month. And the next event we have going is SoFlo, which is on July 26th, that Tom had mentioned. And there's so many events happening around town. And like we always say, summer is not the time to end your business. It's really the time to push and grow your business. So people, when you're taking a step back and thinking, take a look at your books, take a look at your business and see what's worked and what hasn't. And let's grow it. And if we can help you at the cafe, if we can send our crew out and do some promotional spots for you or some advertising or even bring you on the cafe and share what you do, as we say, share an idea or a movie review. I think tomorrow might have to be Movie Tuesday again at the cafe. See what the crew got to see over the weekend. That's what we like to do. You can always give us a call at 888-994-4995. Let's see who else we've got coming in the back door. What you got going there? You got Barbara?
She's coming in to say hi.
Barbara Socher. Barbara Socher? How are you doing?
Excellent. How are you?
Good. I'm going to bring you over on this side.
Okay.
Self-discovery trainer. Tell us what that means.
I train people in a strategy to manage their mind, their body, and their emotions. Most of us know more about our cell phones and our computers than we do about ourselves. So when you can learn about those, then you can maximize the potential. The same thing here. When you understand how to quiet your mind, become aware of how you sabotage yourself, and change your behavior, that's what this is.
We call it self-sabotage, and the amount of self-sabotaging we can do in our heads is amazing.
It's extraordinary how we mess ourselves up. There's no question about it. Knowing about it and saying stop it doesn't do anything. This is a specific strategy developed by a Marine for himself, and it works. And everything I do is either personal training or workshops. I have a contract, 100% money-back guarantee if you don't get what you want.
So it's really developing yourself, your inner strength, your mind, because what we can do, and I see it in our kids and millennials, what you can create by even what you see on social media may have happened, may not have happened, but in our minds, it has definitely happened, and we've come to a conclusion. Beginning, middle, end, the whole story is written, and we finalized it.
Right, exactly. And so when you understand that it really is an observer-created reality, that you're responsible for everything that's showing up in your life, let's take a deep breath. Okay, so how can I create more of what I prefer and less of what I don't prefer? And if you're ready to take on that challenge, which is really exciting and fascinating, I give a complimentary 2-hour introduction to do that. I work with people locally. I also work with people on the phone.
How long is the process in the training?
Well, it's a whole series of workshops. If you're interested in workshops, within a year you can take about 5 workshops, and that's a path to enlightenment. I have people that just work one-on-one that don't want to do a workshop initially, and then eventually they do. So it's as long or it takes as long, or you can go as slowly as you prefer. As a trainer, what I'm there to do is to hold you accountable, to teach you skills, and to really teach you to fish. I don't like to give you the fish, right?
It's always better. Why do they say, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day? Teach him how to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime.
Exactly, exactly. So when you have these skills, you know what it's like? It's like when your computer has a virus and it starts slowing down and not being effective. The same thing happens to us. Everything's great, everything's wonderful, and suddenly one day you wake up and, I'm not happy. Everything looks great out here, but it's just not in here. Teach you how to connect with that, realizing that all your happiness, your joy, your value, your love and respect is in here, not out there. And when you learn how to manage that yourself and understand that, that's amazing. That's powerful, and that's mastery.
It's incredible, and it's a lot of what we talk about every day on the Brooklyn Cafe. It's just empowering yourself and bettering yourself. And I always say getting out of your head. If we can get out of our head and create goodness and positivity more than negativity, that's the way to go. How can people find you?
I have a website. It's sdlifemastery.com, and I'm Barbara, so it's barbara@sdlifemastery.com, and my number is 561-543-2944, and I do offer a complimentary 2-hour introduction, either in person or on the phone.
All right, more with self-discovery and life mastery. Contact Barbara, 561-543-2944. Thanks, Barbara. It was a pleasure to meet you.
So how you doing?
How you doing? What's happening out there?
I want to show you, when you come to these events, people always hand me stuff. So this is Java coffee.
More coffee?
Yes, because I told them that we have the Brooklyn Cafe coffee. And I said to her, come on up and I'll make you a cup of coffee. And she says to me, you don't have to. I sell my own brand. So this is her brand. So we're going to have a coffee runoff to see whose coffee is the best in town.
I thought it was a bag of cookies.
No, it's a bag of coffee.
Bag of coffee.
Yeah, Java.
Skinny coffee.
Yes, it makes you skinny. I told her mine doesn't make you skinny, but it makes you mellow.
Mine doesn't. I think I might have to try some skinny coffee. I know who this is from, too.
I know you do. She says hello.
She says hello.
She had a doctor appointment. She had to run out of here.
All right.
All right,
We're good?
I think we're done with this
With our
segment
interviews?
today.
Sounds good.
It looks like the streaming worked very well. Yes, Giovanni, we got a thumbs up there. All right, good. Listen, when is the next?
The next SoFlo is next Monday at Olive Garden in Boynton Beach. You can find the information on SoFlo Mixers on their Facebook page. The following Monday, they are right back here at SQ1. Every Monday night, they are at the corner porch from 6 until 8, which is a networking cocktail party on the second floor. You've been there.
I've been there. It's fantastico.
And tomorrow, back to a full show at the Brooklyn Cafe.
I have a really fun guest here, Michael. Are you ready?
We're good. We can keep going.
We can keep going. All right, let me get my coffee.
Here's your coffee and some cards. Pass these off. Bring Michael over. The Adjuster Man. Freddy's a superhero to adjusters. Right over here next to me.
Are we on camera?
We are, right there.
Hi to the folks around.
Michael Clavin,
Hi,
Adjuster Man. Tell me what you
Adjuster
do.
Man. I'm Michael Clavin. I'm the owner of Adjuster Man. We are a large loss. We're public adjusters, and we handle large loss insurance claims to property, whether that's a residence, a single-family home, all the way through multi-building campuses. We've handled condo towers and office buildings, hotels. We certainly do a lot of work with hotels that face losses and damage from fires and escape of water, the errant overnight guest that just creates a little bit of havoc in their room. We do a lot with vandalism claims for owners of rental properties, people that are leasing property. And, you know, we always think that we're getting a good tenant. We do our due diligence and we do a background check as property owners. And then we are happy when they send us the rent check every month. And then at some point, sometimes they stop sending the rent check and we don't know why. And maybe they ended up in a bad relationship and let somebody into their property that shouldn't really be there on your property, and now your property does not look like what it looked like when you rented it to them, and it's really bad.
And you have an option to do something as a landlord if that happens, with a public adjuster? Who would cover that?
Well, it's covered in it's typically covered under an HO3 or a DP3 policy for vandalism. When somebody intentionally does damage to a property, that's vandalism, and a police report should be filed. And if that claim is substantial, it's something that we would be able to handle for the owner of a property to recover what they're owed in full under the terms and conditions of their policy.
Well, things I never thought about. We do a segment called Are You Ready? We talk about hurricane preparedness, what happens after the storm. Never thought about this on any level.
Sure, hurricane preparedness is always on the minds of everybody here in South Florida. We're always coming into or going out of hurricane season. You know, one of the things that we'll do for, I'll extend this offer for everybody. We fly drones. We fly our own drones, so we'll come over to your property and do a pre-storm inspection before, you know, the weather really kicks up. I know there's already a storm in the Atlantic right now, but we'll fly our drone over your property. We'll take a photograph of your roof so that you have photographic evidence of the condition and quality of your roof pre-storm, and it makes filing your claim after a large weather event like that easier. We also use thermal cameras to inspect the interior of a property so we can see where contaminant has invaded or that there's a thermal variance that's typically indicative of water coming into a property. And we're also the most technologically advanced firm in our field. We use a 3D VR mapping camera to take a 3D VR digital imprint of the entirety of the interior space of a property. And so we say that we can see more so we can prove more, and that helps us to recover more for our clients when they're faced with a large loss insurance claim. We're big believers in technology.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And what a great offer to have a drone fly over, do the outside of your house. You have the proof if something were to happen in a storm. You can have your before and certainly then the after. How do people get in touch with you, Adjuster Man?
Well, you can always find us on the web at adjustermanllc.com. The 1-800 number is 888-687-9192. Locally, 954-822-6945.
And how far do you go?
We cover the entire state of Florida. We're currently licensed for Florida and North Carolina, and we're looking into adding another few states this year.
Fantastic. Check it out. I'm telling you, this is something, Freddie goes right with our segment of Are You Ready? And it's, are you ready for anything? Are you ready for a storm? Vandalism if you're a property owner. Are you ready for hurricane season? Are you ready? Just got bigger.
Are you ready for things like fires and impacts, the daily claims? We also have some problems here in South Florida that a lot of our property is aging out. We had a lot of property that was built during the 50s, 60s, and 70s that, as you may know, was built with cast iron pipe leading from the interior plumbing of the home, underground under the slab, out to the water discharge lines, out to the sewer mains. And when those pipes fail, the insurance company is typically liable for that portion of the loss from the water that came into the property and damaged the interior of the property, as well as for access to make the repair to the plumbing. They don't owe for the pipe, and they don't owe for the plumbing work, but they do owe for everything that has to be disturbed to gain access to those pipes to make those repairs. So that's something that we face on a daily basis here in South Florida. In addition to our annual storm season, we also go through a variety of seasons that are very hazardous in the way that we enjoy our life and our lifestyle here in South Florida. 4th of July, of course, presents special hazards with people playing with fireworks and an increased fire hazard. So we always encourage people to be safe and enjoy those things with a fire extinguisher on hand. Summer, we try and do new things with barbecue grills. Sometimes we forget and we leave the gas on, and that can result in a very tragic situation.
You've got about as much uplifting information as my partner does sometimes. I don't know. If I wasn't worried before I got here, now I've got a stomachache already.
The uplift part is that you can do something about all this stuff. You can protect yourself by, really taking the time to know what it is that you're doing or what you're playing with, and doing what you can to be safe in your daily activities. But you can also have great coverage and make sure that you're going to get paid if you are,
And that is the key. The key is getting the information, be prepared, get ready. Contact Michael at Adjusterman 888. That's the same. 687-9192. AdjustermanLLC.com. We'll bring him back on the show. Let's do a segment with Are You Ready?
Excellent.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Is that a wrap? Nope. We got more? You think we got more? I don't know. Kathleen? Sure. Let's bring on Kathleen. Sure. Come on over here, miss.
Hi.
Other side.
What fun.
What fun. Look, we kind of match.
Yeah.
You are doing such a great job.
Thanks. It's fun. It's like a party. It's always like a party with you all.
Kathleen is new to our, I want to say, crew. She is our executive producer of marketing, and a lot of what she does, she's getting out there, she's networking. If you have any information or business or promo, contact Kathleen. What's it like out there?
It's fun. Everyone's having a good time getting to know each other and finding mutual things about each other that we're all on the same page, just wanting to spread the good word on what we specialize in and let people know all about it, which is what you're here for.
And Kathleen's great. Unfortunately, she's not working with another company, but fortunately for us, she's working with us now. And she has been amazing. She was with us Friday night when we were at Heart of Del Rey at Art Walk. She's here at SoFlo, and I think tonight you're going to be at Corner Porch.
I'm going to go to the Corner Porch. Any party, I'm there.
How can people contact you? Through us, or do you have another email?
I have my email is Kathleen Longley at rocketmail.com. And my number is 561-901-6612. If you have any questions about the cafe and how to get on, just let me know.
Kathleen's helping doing some of our bookings and organizing all of the local businesses that we have, so contact her. If you want more information, you can always reach us. You can find us on the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube, and we'll get you in touch with Kathleen. She's done such an amazing job. Did you like SoFlo?
I love it. Awesome.
All right, more to come. We'll be back tomorrow, regular cafe time, 12 to 2. Be kind to each other. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, different place. And as Freddy says, don't be late. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.